Let me say something that might be uncomfortable or even controversial. If you are quiet, competent, reliable, trustworthy, and yet people continue to make decisions for you, this is not humility. This is the mouse communication style at its worst behaviors, and it may be quietly stalling your career progression. The mouse communication style is quiet, adaptive, and highly accommodating. On the surface, this can be perceived as collaboration. However, here's what happens in real leadership environments. Decisions get made without your input. Your ideas are listened to but not acted upon. Stronger and louder voices fill the space before you speak up, and you get praised for being easy to work with, but not trusted to lean on. And over time, this becomes dangerous because you stop contributing with your thinking and you start waiting for direction. And today, when all organizations are moving at a very fast pace, silence is not read or interpreted as neutral. It is seen as agreement, uncertainty, of lack of readiness to lead. And over time, when this perception settles in, undoing it becomes almost impossible. And I see this mostly happening to leaders whose natural communication styles is of the mouse, working with the lion style, which is the opposite, and assume they will ask for my opinion if they need it. And the reality is that they won't, because that's not in the nature of a lion to do. The mouse style is not weak. It is, on the opposite, highly perceptive. But perception without projection goes nowhere. So here is one shift that you can do. You do not need to become louder. You need to express yourself earlier and clearer. Think of it this way. If you don't place your perception on the table, others will design the output without it. So before your next meeting, ask yourself this question. What is one thing I want to influence today? Not 5 points, not a laundry list of things, not long explanations. Just one contribution presented earlier. That alone begins to break the bad habits in the pattern of the mouse communication. So if this is hitting home for you, you don't need more communication tips. You need to build your confidence to speak even when under pressure. That's exactly what I walk leaders through in my Communication Quick Guide, designed for leaders who think deeply but hesitate to speak early. The link is somewhere below. And if you want a simple framework to apply in your day-to-day communications, subscribe to my newsletter. As next week, we put all the 4 animal communication styles together and bring them home. Because adaptability without visibility is not really leadership. Till next week.